Me and technology, I don't know what I did, but it's just more my walk. And again, I don't own the rights to that music. It's in somebody's vehicle parked on their property. And I'm only showing you part of the street because this house is on my left. And I want to respect their privacy. I want my privacy respected if somebody was doing a video. And neighbor's dog coming over to say hello. It's not a neighbor that lives near us, it's down the block here, but still want to respect their privacy. Get some of the forest and the trees. Oh, hi, honey. Like I said, the neighbor's dog's coming to say hello. If I could at all help it, I don't want their dogs on video. If they were family pets, I'd say fine, but they're not. And again, just enjoying some of the trees. Nice just seeing some nature and enjoying the outdoors, especially when the weather is nice, and helping others to enjoy the outdoors if they're stuck inside. You know, some are stuck inside because of the pandemic, and then others are stuck inside because they're sick and can't get out much. I'll be able to show some of the property on the left. It's a farm, but I'm not going to show the house because I like to respect everybody's property. I don't mean to sound annoying with that, but I want to give people the respect that I would want. Thought I heard a car coming up at my back. More of the flowers. Here's some of the farm. This is the farm that I mentioned in other videos. Nice big property. Give you a side view to see just how big the property is. And the tree. Clouds. Blue in some areas, gray in others, but that's nature, part of nature. Sorry, some of it's sideways. I'm just trying to let everybody get a bunch of views of the nature and how country it is around here. And this is where we came from. I'm going to put it up normal now so everybody can see the long road and more. So you could see a lot of trees on my right. As we get closer to the corner where I'm going to turn around, I will show you the streets on how country it could really get out here. And we're only about 15 minutes from town, 15-20 minutes. The next time I see the lady from the farm and I'm doing a video, I'll ask her if I could get her sign in the video. I don't think she'd mind, but again, that's where it comes to privacy and respecting people. Just a bunch of their farm property. Usually the cows are out. I'm not sure if this is all one big property or not with these trees. I'm getting the fence to the farm, but that's no big deal. No people around in the video or the house. It's nice being able to walk around all this and just enjoy it. Sometimes you see squirrels or birds and cows. Not sure if you're picking up the birds or not. The video, that is. Some rain clouds. The cars I hear might be from the main road that's on the other side of these trees that I mentioned in other videos. We're coming up to the house of the farm now, and there's another house next to it. And then a little further next to that house is, I don't know if it's an automotive place or what it is. Sounds like laughter of people on their property. Not sure if the audio is picking up on it. Whatever these yellow flowers are, they seem to be growing in a lot of spaces. Still near the farm property. Just about coming up to the house, and I believe the automotive place I was telling you about. See how long this walk is that I'm taking, how far we come. That's when you see whatever you could in the country here. Actually, that's somebody's house. I forgot there was a driveway coming up over here. I don't see the cows to the farm. I try and get them on video. There's the property where that laughing was coming from and people having fun. Sorry I got it sideways, just trying to get as much country in view as possible. Now I'm going to keep my phone upright because I don't want to get anybody's homes and cars in the the video. That white building you saw, that's whatever the business is. I think it's like I said, for cars, but not sure. Hi. Coming this way. You good? You're welcome. Sorry about that. I'm just letting the truck come off the farm, so you can see a minute or two of street, because there's a car on my left. I mean, a house in that business on my left, and a house on my right. Looks like a bunch of bales of, I think, hay going on their property. I'm not sure. Don't ever recall seeing animals here, but maybe they're getting some. Like I said, I'm just trying to give people their privacy. But you see the trees and the pretty yellow flowers. Another vehicle coming by, excuse the noise. Sorry, just got these flowers here again. I don't know why it was coming up a little foggy. And no cars at my back, so I could keep this straight ahead. There's that business on my left again, and a house right after it. Car coming up. Again, we'll be looking at the trees, so I don't have a plate in the vehicle. Florida, you only need one plate, and that's in the back of your vehicle. Those are what I thought was bales of hay, but I'm not sure what they are. If anybody knows what they are, feel free to comment. That car is far enough up ahead now. This is the driveway to the car place or whatever business it is. The property of whether I saw the bales of hay or whatever it is, but not showing their house, so, or the people that were working. car coming up at my back, but I could keep the video on the side till they pass. Make some good firewood for somebody's fire pit. This is the property where the bales of hay or whatever is going. One more house here till we get to the corner, and then it'll be the same thing heading back, except the houses will be on the right. Here's some of the white flowers. I'm not sure what they're called, but if anybody knows, please state what they are in the comments. I'm passing the last house on the left until we get to the corner. There's a tree that looks like it must have been coming down in a storm. Front of the last house now, nothing more until there's a tree with the roots. You know what, focus on the roots a minute for maybe somebody showing the video to their kids, especially if they're little. They get to see what the roots look like. Sorry about any garbage seen on the road. Nobody cares where they put their trash. I know this is the country, but knock on somebody's door and ask if you can put it in their trash. Well, if the garbage cans are in sight, just dump it in their trash, and if they say anything, just apologize for being on their property, saying that you don't want to just toss their trash anywhere. People don't like it when it's done to them, but if it's not their property, they don't care. Not going much further because there's a house there. Trying to walk down the middle of the street so you could get a good view of the street and the country. At that corner there, that's where I'm going to be turning around. I never go past this spot here, so I don't know what's down there or to the left. If you go to the right, it's that main road that I showed you by where I make my right to go home when I'm going the other way. If you enjoy any of my videos, please feel free to share them. I don't care if it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you want to share it. And feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you like it that much, ask others to subscribe to it as well. We YouTubers are one big happy family. So nothing like having more family members added to your channel. on the other side of these trees there is I don't know if it's a house or a trailer. And that's the good thing about living in the country. You see a lot of everything: trailers, houses, sheds. For those that of you that are crafty like I am, nothing like having a she shed or he shed on your property. Now, if you do, I'm not facing the camera there because you'll see the trailer of who lives there. You get to have your workspace in the shed, amongst other things that you might need to keep in there to keep your home neat and presentable. Now, I usually don't do videos after rain because I don't want my phone getting wet, and two, unless you're in a vehicle, to see it hitting the vehicle or the windows, the rain really doesn't pick up. I don't know if it'll come on video, pick up on video, but there's I'm trying to follow a butterfly. I'm not sure if it's picking up or not. Wishing there were a few birds or something singing to add to the countryness of the video. All you hear is the crunching of the pebbles or whatever these are under my feet. And that white fence down there, that's the farm, but there's 2 houses in the business past it. Well, going that way, the business and the 2 houses will come first. But I want to get to this corner here first and just show you a little bit of what's down the block. I'm just going to stand a minute and let it pick up on the video. I'm not going to walk down each section to see what's there. Being the country is probably not much. Since I've been here last, a couple of months ago, because usually I just walk around the property, it looks like some of the trees were taken down on that corner. The corner on the left. I don't recall that space being that big, but it's been a couple of months since I've been this way. I usually do my short walks where I'm only walking maybe 15-20 minutes. That one video I know was 23 minutes, but I was trying to show you stuff. And see here, this all sand and I guess just dirt from the road. I don't know how people ride this if it gets rainy enough. I guess it's all muddy. I'm going to show you to the right, which will lead us to the main road 16, which I'm not going to walk down because it could get dangerous walking along that road with the cars the way they go by. I'm not sure if the cars are being picked up as they go by. And here's what that road looks like to the left. I'm going to let these quads go by. So I'm going to just hold this way a little bit. I'm not sure how many more houses are down here. I've never been down this way. Just for some, it's the stop sign obviously, but you guys know that. Nice tree. It looks like a bunch of trees were taken down over here. But then again, like I said, I haven't been this way a while, so maybe not. See how country it is down there? Like I said, I've never been down there, so I don't know what it looks like. Gonna stay focused a minute so you could enjoy the trees and the country lined road. I'm gonna show you the other end of the block that's at my back. Like I said, I've never been down here, so I don't know what that leads to. Northeast 12th Avenue this is to my right, and over here to my left. That's Northeast 12th Avenue. That'll take you to 16, where you could go right or left depending where you're going. And this is where we just came from. Gonna let you enjoy the view this way for a minute, or a few seconds anyway. And I'm gonna start heading back so I could head home. Gonna wanna have a nice cold drink and do some crocheting of crochet towel tops and some more of my trivet. But I think when I get home I'm gonna enjoy a drink and get going on my crochet towel tops. And then maybe this evening work some more on the trivet that I was working on. I didn't work on the trivet yesterday. I was sewing some of the seam. I know it's nothing much, but for somebody that's watching with kids, just some rocks, especially if they're watching with boys. Boys love their rocks and sticks and my footprints. It's my tracks from when I was coming the other way. Another rock coming up for those that are watching with boys that would probably love to collect them and maybe put them in a little garden at home, or if they make their own little fish tank with the forest and some action figures. These and a couple of fake trees will make a nice little space, added feature or whatever to the space. This is the other side. This side was the left before. Now that I turned around, it's the right. I'm trying to let you get a nice amount of sighting on both sides of the street. Like I said, just enjoy some of the video for those that are shut-ins for whatever the reason. Oh, there's some birds. Is the video not picking it up? Doesn't look like it. A couple of birds went flying by. It's okay. Video can't catch everything. Maybe it did catch them and I just didn't notice it. There's a car. Never mind, turned into a driveway. The way it was going to come my way. For any boys that might want to get into whatever failed this is, I guess, electric. I'm not 100% sure, but get it for the boys that are watching the video. If there's any girls out there that like this stuff, I'm going to stand there, walk in the middle of the street so we could get as much of it as possible. Oh, firefly, I think that was. Or a fire dragon that went flying by. I think this is going to be by far my longest video. One day when I got time, maybe I could come walk this way, turn around, and go back to my block and come up the front entrance of the property. Because of the rain clouds, my back is bothering me a little bit, so I don't want to push myself too much. So I want to just go home, relax a little bit, have a cold beverage, work on my crafts. If my back eases up a little bit, try and take a warm shower to help it as well. Sometimes a warm shower helps. If any of you have any tips on arthritis and bursitis, psoriasis, I have plaque and inverse psoriasis. Well, anybody, even if you have any tips and tricks for asthma, bronchitis, and COPD, please leave them in the comments. I'll take all the tips I could get, as would most people that always looking for new tips and tricks. Sorry I'm blabbering about my health, but if anybody just has any tips and tricks, I'll be happy to try as many as I could, if not all of them. And coming up on my right here will be a house, whatever that car business was, and the farm. If you could see the white fence